Hey there, welcome back to True North Reviews. My name is Ryan, and today we are reviewing the new Courtney record, 404. Courtney is an English singer-songwriter. He is doing some blues rock, he's doing some folk pop. I first got into his music back around 2017 with his excellent record, The Attractions of Youth. I would say it's one of my favorite records from that year. And sonically, Courtney, what you're in for while you're listening to his music, it's kind of a blend of Panic at the Disco with Beck. He's got an interesting sound to him, and I have to recommend him. Now, with this new record, I had such high expectations, almost to a point where it was just unfair to think of where I was setting the bar. Regardless, diving into some of the tracks on here, some of my favorites include the opening track, Hollow. Right from the get-go, we can tell that we're going to be in for a cleaner and sterile mix on this album. We can hear glossy guitars, screechy synthesizers, and standard drum patterns. This track here, Hollow, is one of the better tunes on the project. I'm just not the hugest fan of the production. It gives me many Walk the Moon vibes. The cut You and I sounds like it could have been thrown on the Attractions of Youth with its bombastic drumming and eccentric vocals. It's more tolerable in the context of the record, as it is one of the highlights for sure. I didn't really enjoy it when I first heard it, but I like it now. My favorite song on this record, though, it has to be 99. This is a single that was released in August 2018. Could have easily been a B-side from that last album. It might have been one of the better tracks on that album too, but I am happy that Courtney held off to put it on this album because it's my favorite here. And yeah, 99 is a great track, from its guitar strumming to the call and response between the vocals and the synthesizers and the chorus, both the deep vocal pitch and regularly sung. And just as I say 99 is my favorite song on this record, I am happy that it's here because all the songs that come afterwards, it's like a nosedive in terms of quality. The track London Girls has upbeat and in-your-face energy and tempo, but the incessant ahs in the chorus are the weakest part of this track. Maybe the entire album, just not the most creative melody in the world. Fun Never Ends is one of my least favorite cuts on this project too. It's another disappointing melody, and the dynamics are way too boring and stagnant on this one. And the way in which the instruments are played, it's always cranked to like volume of 10, and I don't like that. The Kids Are Alright. This one is a forgettable tune outside of the compelling verses with the rising scaled notes to the bass line. And yeah, I would say that this song perfectly demonstrates my thoughts on this album. It has good musical ideas and potential, but the ideas aren't strung together with the same amount of creativity or confidence that we had on that 2017 record from Courtney. Also, a side note, this song should have been the theme song for the Ottawa Senators this season because they're trying to promote their young guns as the future and the organization. The Kids Are Alright. Back to Courtney though, we have a couple songs that are better to close off this record. Babylon and Castaway, they are pretty conventional, run-of-the-mill alternative rock. There are a couple of the better tracks on this album, relatively speaking at least. I just don't see them standing out in terms of the big batch of artists that are trying to make names for themselves in 2019 who have been doing it better. And yeah, we end this album on Cannonball, which is a song I don't like for its ugly and unnecessary vocal effects. So yeah, this album for me, I gotta go with a negative score on it. 4 out of 10. For a concise and quick album, for what it is, it drags. Like, it's just over 30 minutes, but it feels a lot longer than what it is just because a lot of the songs I'm not really entertained by. And for just as many highlights that are on this project, there are 1 to 2 criticisms that I have with this record, so I'm not really feeling that positive with it. This is easily one of the biggest letdowns of the year for me. I love the 2017 record from Courtney. I would still recommend it. But yeah, sound off down below in the comments. Let me know what you think of this Courtney record. Maybe you got more enjoyment out of it than I did. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new in town. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a rockin' day.